This side, please. The cameraman says it's more flattering.
Your television debut is not until tomorrow night?
Well, it's not too soon to start watching my image. That's what Mr. Kraft said.
Your image or mine?
My dear Mrs. Morley, it is of the utmost importance that you remember that everything you say or do reflects upon the public's opinion of Congressman Morley.
I don't see how Lincoln ever got elected without an image maker.
He got the most votes. Mr. Kraft.
Well, perhaps he can read without a light, but I cannot.
Mrs. Morley, that table was sprayed so our cameras won't pick up a glare. And would you leave the lamp where it is, please? After the show, you can move anything anywhere. Now, would you help me hang this?
Sure. Oh, it's great-grandfather Morley.
Perfect. Just perfect. Look at that. Real pioneer stock. We'll hang that right next to your father.
Perhaps you'd like for us to shave him for tomorrow night.
Big face. That's dignity. Now, I'll bet he was somebody.
He certainly was.
Senator?
No.
Governor?
He was the biggest bootlegger in Minnesota.
Daughter.
Where are you going?
I'm going shopping.
On the day of the telecast?
Why, is it bad luck?
Well, it could be.
I've heard of opening umbrellas indoors, whistling in dressing rooms, but going shopping?
Well, it's not that the shopping is bad luck.
I didn't think so.
The thing is, I get very nervous unless everybody's here. I mean, what if somebody doesn't show up?
Well, I'll show up. I just have a few errands to attend to.
Could you do it later, tomorrow, a week from Tuesday?
Well, I need some things for my husband's image.
Oh, for heaven's sake, why didn't you say so? That's different. Your husband's image, of course, it's very important. What does he need?
He needs a well-dressed wife. And for his sake, I'm going to buy a new dress. That's not bad. Isn't too flowery. Oh, Taxi!
All right, lady. I'll take it from here.
Oh, thank you very much, but it's really not very heavy.
Come on, stop playing games, will you?
I'm going to call a policeman.
Don't bother. Come on.
What are you doing?
Will you stop playing dumb? The sales lady pointed you out.
What do you mean?
Would you mind opening the bag, please?
Well, there's just some things I would not like to take out in public.
Allow me. Thank you. Huh?
That's not mine.
We know that. See what else you got.
But that's not mine either.
Malone.
Please, my name is...
Don't bother. They'll get it all at the station. Now, will you follow me, please?
Look at that sweet, innocent face. Yeah, but you can see those earlobes. The classic criminal type, if ever I saw one.
Wait here till you're called.
Hiya, honey. You got a smoke?
No.
Oh, come on. You could spare one.
I'm sorry, I don't have any. Are you here often?
More than I care to be.
Hi, Tess.
Hi, Sarge. Is my room ready yet?
They're changing the linen.
Oh, thanks. You got a smoke, hon? Can I take two? They're small. Thanks. I'll do the same for you someday.
Somehow I doubt it.
Huh?
Does it take long?
What are you in for?
Shoplifting.
Could take a couple of years.
But it was a mistake.
It's a crime to get caught. You know that guy over there?
And your home address is 817 South Rose?
Who?
The reporter. Standing next to the kid.
Reporter? No.
Keeps looking over at you.
Well, what's going on over there?
Some professor's kid got in trouble. This your first rap?
I told you it was a mistake. My husband is a congressman, but they won't believe me.
Yeah, I know they're funny that way. They don't think I'm Grace Kelly either.
Take the boy to juvenile.
Say, honey, I sure know you. Where from? Look, sweetie, I never forget a face. Give me a hint.
Charlie,
Yeah?
it's for you.
Who from?
Your paper.
Be right there. Where'd you go?
To get a drink.
What's the matter?
I was just thinking, what a gas. If you was really a congressman's wife. What headlines?
Headline?
Yeah. Big picture view, front page. Congressman's wife guests at the 24th Street station. Plans indefinite stay.
What do you get for a first rap?
Shoplifter? First time? Eh, a slap your wrist, give you a warning.
Are you sure?
Sure. You don't believe me? Call your husband. The congressman.
This way, Malone.
You were leaving, weren't you, Charlie?
All right. You know, I'd just like to see anybody make news out of the kind of stuff you get around here. Missing husbands, street fights, and shoplifters.
Goodbye, Charlie.
Okay. Malone. I'm gonna grab a bite. If anything comes up, I'll be down at the corner.
When Jesse James rides in, we'll ask him to wait.
Very funny. This is that congressman's wife I told you about.
I don't believe I've ever heard of any Congressman Malone.
Neither have I.
That's better. You're really Georgia Malone?
That's what it says.
Frank, did you do a make on her?
In the works, I'll check it.
Georgia?
The Herald wants more information on that professor's son. What does the old man teach?
How would I know? Let them do their own detective work.
About that girl in your office. She don't look like a shoplifter to Charlie.
Tell him I don't cast them, I just book them. Now, Georgia, what do you have to say?
I'm very sorry all this happened.
Don't you have any explanation?
I don't know how to explain it, but it's the first time. Can't you let me go?
Well, don't worry.
If the report comes back the way I expect, you might even be home for dinner.
Really? Do you think so?
I can't guarantee it, but I've seen a lot of people come through here, and you don't look like the criminal type to me.
Thank you.
Remember, I don't want to see you in here again.
Oh, I promise you.
There's one thing I pride myself on. It's my ability to judge character. This officer will tell you. It's almost like a sixth sense.
What's that, Lieutenant?
My ability to spot a criminal a mile away. She's clean, isn't she?
Your ability to spot him a mile away is great. Up close, you're not so good. This little lady is wanted in 5 states. Aren't any stores open at this hour?
Now, don't worry. She'll be here in a minute.
It's getting so late.
There's still time. She must have been delayed.
Well, even so, it's not like Katy not to call. Well, suppose there's been an accident. Maybe I'd better call the police.
Now, don't make such a big thing of a slight delay. She'll be here any minute.
Okay, Morleys, we're all set up. Let's have a run-through.
24th Street Station Desk Sergeant. Now, slow down, son. Your father's wife is missing? No, we've had no accident reports yet. Look, why don't you give me her name, and if anything turns up, we'll get in touch with you. Oh. And, what is your name? Stephen Morley. And your number? Yeah, I got it. Now, don't you worry, son. She's probably on her way home right now. Thank you. Goodbye.
I'd like to make a telephone call, please, privately.
Over there.
Get your crummy hands off of me.
Flip to the guy's wallet on Central. She's all yours, Sarge.
Thanks a lot.
Watch your badge. She's fast.
Please, this is all a misunderstanding.
Yeah. 24th Street Station Desk Sergeant. Yeah, I got it. Your son's wife? Could you tell me your name? No, we have nothing on anybody by that name, but if anything turns up, we'll let you know.
Thank you. Let me give you the number. You have it already? How efficient.
Take to get checked into this place.
24th Street Station Desk Sergeant.
Officer, my name is...
Thank you. Goodbye. You're Katy Morley?
Well, why? What have I done?
Lady, all I can say is you're really wanted.
We've done 60 Washington families at home, and this is the first time we've ever lost a wife.
I know, Katy. She'd be here unless... It's just not like her not to call.
I thought she understood about the family image. Anybody think to call the police?
I did.
I'll get it. Hello? Is that her? Mrs. Morley?
Don't mind repeating that? There's a little noise here.
What? Where's that?
You're sure? I'll be right there.
Was it her?
Yes. Oh.
Is she all right?
Wait. Now, where are you going?
I'm going to get her.
And what happens if you don't come back?
Feel free to interview great-grandfather Morley.
Could I try my phone call, please?
Again, same phone, same place.
Katy,
Not now, and please don't call me that.
What's going on?
Reporters.
Oh, all right, I see them. What are you doing here?
It was a mistake.
That much I figured out for myself.
Someone else's bag got into my hands. And they pulled out the stockings outside, but they weren't stockings. They were pearls. And then they did a make, and my name is Georgia Malone, and
Relax, Katie. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine.
I'm wanted in 5 states. I have a record as long as your arm.
All right, I'll love you anyway.
The reporter recognizes me. He doesn't know from where yet, and now we're late for the TV show.
Wait. Don't worry about a thing. Just relax.
Glenn,
What's the matter now?
that's him, the reporter I was telling you about. I'm sure he recognizes me, and if he sees you, he'll know definitely. I'm trying to keep you from getting involved.
Good. I'll go in and have a word with the lieutenant. I'm sure I can get this whole thing straightened out.
Glenn, did my dress get delivered?
Mm-hmm. As a matter of fact, I saw it on the... You are marvelous. Right in the middle of all this.
Well, did you get through this time?
Yeah, person to person.
Not doubting your word for a minute, but there was a crime committed.
Lieutenant, tonight my family is the subject of a national television program. Now, couldn't you let her go for just a couple of hours? You have my pledge that I'll have her right back here after the show.
What time is the show?
In exactly half an hour.
Congressman, you know why I hesitate.
Oh, I understand. I'd probably do exactly the same thing in your place, but well, you can keep an eye on her. Watch her on the show.
All right.
Well, Lieutenant, there are some reporters outside. You see my problem being a congressman.
I understand. Do you have a car here?
Yes, it's right around the corner in the no parking zone.
Sergeant,
Yes, sir?
have Basil take Mrs. Morley out to, what kind of a car?
A red convertible on Bleecker Street.
A red convertible around the corner on Bleecker. In the no parking zone.
All right, Frank. Take Miss Malone and book her.
Let's go.
It'll take about an hour and a half, Lieutenant, maybe 2 hours at the outside.
I'll be on to midnight, Congressman.
We'll be back for sure, and thanks ever so much for all your trouble. Katie, the lieutenant...
Drive. Just drive.
Wait, you're not... Lieutenant...
Will you get in the car and drive, please? Put it in gear and go, man.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant! This is not Mrs. Morley, and I think we can clear up this whole business right now.
My one chance to get away, and I have to get a scoutmaster.
Alone, is it?
Alone it is.
Go get it.
Yes, I know. Chief, I know. I understand the whole problem. You don't know... Look, how can I go on? I've got 2 kids and a grandmother. They're home, so there's no... They're home!
Katie, are you all right?
Oh, yeah,
Will
I'm
you
fine.
look at you. Oh, well, what's everybody standing here for? Come on, let's get moving.
What happened?
Well, your father will explain everything.
I will.
If I were you, I'd take something to calm my nerves.
Yeah, like a new job. What happened? Where was she?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
In jail?
You're right. I don't believe you.
And although my profession is the people and their needs, why, we still find time to be a normal and typical family.
Mrs. Morley, I'm sure our viewers would be interested in the exciting life you lead as the wife of a congressman.
Yeah, well, it is exciting, but it's not so different. Danny is in Little League, and we love that. And we entertain a lot, statesmen and ambassadors, but, you know, they're very real people. Of course, we travel sometimes, and, well, mainly we enjoy each other.
Well, your husband's position must take you to many interesting places.
Oh, yeah.
Tell them about today, Katy.
I'm sure the women in our audience would love to know how you spend a typical day.
Well, today I went shopping, and I visited a government agency.
Oh, which agency, Mrs. Morley?
The police department. I was a guest at the 24th Street station.
Saturday at 8 Eastern, Danny Kaye and Elsa Lanchester star in The Inspector General on the Movie of the Week. That's The Inspector General, Saturday at 8 Eastern. Now stay with us for the Patty Duke Show, next on CBN.